chapter 1, verses 5 through 9. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. There was a man sent from God whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify concerning that light, so that through him all might believe. He himself was not the light. Talking about John. He came only as a witness to the light. The true light that gives light to everyone was coming into the world. Now, I don't know about you, but we don't have any night lights at our house. I wish we did. Some days, all right? Because it can be pitch black, right? And you wake up and think, I have got to get to the restroom. Because isn't that why everybody else gets up? Either that or going to the fridge, right, Kyle? Right? The only two reasons we get up to go. Get up out of bed before it's time to get up, right? And you get there, and I don't know how you are, but, you know, my phone's by my bed, and sometimes I take it and I turn on my flashlights, right? Right? And so you're going through here. My wife moans as I walk out of the bedroom some days. Sometimes she never knows I'm gone. Anyway, but you use that. We turn all these lights out here in this building, and guess what? It's dark. We don't have light coming in through the windows. Okay? It's a dark place. I've been here when it's dark. You can play great flashlight tag in here, by the way. Not that we ever did. I don't think so, did we? I don't know. Had a snowball fight or two. I'm not sure we play flashlight tag in here or not. But the light has come. And it's true. We have to have the light. And the Bible makes it clear that Jesus is the light in the dark world that we live in. That's what we need to know. But if we don't allow him into our lives, we can never expect to experience that light for ourselves. Let me ask you here today, do you understand what that is to experience the light of Jesus? Have you experienced that in your life when you come to know him, to realize that that's what it is? He's the light for my feet, or my path, so I can go. You see, when sin was there in our world, and it's still here, but when it was rampant and controlled us, we couldn't see anything. But the light of the world has come. Emmanuel has come. And he is here with us. He's here to illuminate our lives. He's here to illuminate your life. Continue. That's how he begins. And we begin to see his light in a dark world. And he's here to keep doing that. So I want you to think about who you know that's in the dark. I'm not talking clueless, okay, because I know you work with some of those. But who is in the dark? Who doesn't know about Jesus? And they are just struggling in their lives to know what's going on. And don't get me wrong, there's times that we all feel that way, don't we? Because we've got to get closer to the light. God has come to us. And that's the point. Because God is close, we can get close. He shows us the love, and he's close, and he's the true source of light. It means that we too can become close to both him and to others. God coming close to us is meant to inspire us to be close to others. Maybe you've been listening today and you felt God placing someone on your heart. Remember that person in the dark. That they're far from him. You've been praying for that person for some time now, and God is inviting you to step out of your comfort zone and get close enough to them that they may experience the love of God through you. You see, the more time I spend with the light, the more I reflect the light. And when I reflect the light, people can see Jesus through me. Can Jesus shine through you? Do you allow that to take place? It's much easier said than it's done sometimes, but it's worth it in the end. We're called to share the good news with others, to reflect the light of the world in our lives in a tired and weary world. Jesus in Matthew chapter 5, verses 14, he says what? You. He didn't say, I am the light of the world here. He said, you are the light of the world. Remember, he told Abraham, I am going to bless you so that what? You might be a blessing to others. I'm close to you. I'm showing myself to you, Abraham, and I'm blessing you so you can go forward and bless others. So Israel didn't begin to understand. They thought that God was just coming to them. He says, I will bless those who bless you. I will curse those who curse you, Abraham. Be a blessing. When they accept you, Jew, Gentile, Martian, that's what it is. We are the light of the world. He says, a town built on a hill cannot be hidden. Neither do people light a lamp and put it under a bowl. What would be the purpose? Science experiment, maybe. Instead, they put it on a stand, and it gives light to everyone in the house. In the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify you. Now it says, glorify your God in heaven. So not only is Jesus the true light that came into the world, he calls us to get close to others and to share that same light. To reflect his presence. Go and be the light of the world. That means we go to the darkest parts of the world to bring illumination. This means that we go to coffee with the person that we just don't want to be associated with. This means that we reach out to the least of these, as the Bible would say. It means we get involved in ministries far beyond our comfort zone for the sake of light being spread to all people. We get close to others. Jesus did not call us to be this little candle, this little light of mine. Now, I know you all sang that. Come on, if you grew up in church, right? Everybody knows this little light of mine. This little light of mine. You remember how that goes? Hide it under a bushel. Come on, say it.
No.
No. I know you've heard it. We've all heard it for years. How good are we living it? We celebrate Christmas. God come. Oh, come, Emmanuel. God with us. We come and we celebrate and thank him at the communion table. But he says, be the light. Be the light. Go and be the light. Take that in for a moment, would you? He is God with you. He is God with us. Come in the flesh and consider that. He is with us. He didn't keep us from arm's length. He didn't run the other way. He came near to us. God came near. For those who let their light dim over the years, we sing, O come, Emmanuel. God with us. This Christmas and next Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving and I jumped way to November. I meant to jump to St. Patrick's Day or Valentine's Day, or you just go to the calendar. You got what I'm saying. Are you showing his life? May we be filled with joy, hope, and comfort as we consider that God is with us. But it doesn't end there. It means we do something. We do something. I say something because there used to be a coach when our son wrestled. And when he'd get frustrated with his wrestler, he'd just say, do something. Don't just lay there, sit there, do something. Well, sometimes I think God's saying, do something. Get your light on. Let's go. How many people have I brought you? I'm still God speaking, okay? Not me. How many people have I brought to you? And you missed it. Will you be a light? That's what Christmas is about. God with us. Emmanuel. Will you be the light today? Stand, sit, Emmanuel.